Hey guys, what's going on? So today I thought I would do an updated college makeup collection. So I did one of these last year and I'll link it below. It was definitely not the greatest video and I'm still improving on a lot of things. Still got a lot of things to work on, but you know, just gotta keep going. So let's just get started. So here's an overview and I also have some more products up here. These drawer sets, I actually got some of them at TJ Maxx, but they can all be found at the Container Store, including the little organizers that my palettes are in. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just take you guys drawer by drawer, and I zoomed in here. Hopefully the light is good enough, but it is my dorm room. So in this first drawer, I have some of my face products. Yeah. I have some of my face products, so we'll just get started with those. I have this miniature Laura Mercier loose setting powder along with a little puff that I got sent from Influenster. I also have this Fenty Beauty highlight in the shade Hustler Baby. I really like this highlight a lot. The next highlight I have in here is a Too Faced highlight, and it is the Too Faced Love Light highlight in Blinded by the Light. And this is what it looks like. I need to use it more. It's super pretty. The next highlight I have in here is a Milk Makeup miniature little highlight stick. It is the holographic stick in Supernova, and you can see the color. I also have a really tiny miniature Laura Mercier translucent glow powder for travel. Next, I have a couple foundations in here, including the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, which I got sent from Influenster as well, and I really like it. I also have the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I think that I like. I'm not really sure. I think the color match is off for me, unfortunately, so I need to get a better shade, but yeah. And then the last thing I have in this drawer is a Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I also think that this might be a little too dark for me, but I do use it to prime my eyelids sometimes. Alright, next is another face drawer. So first, I'll start off with my Laura Mercier Translucent Glow Powder. I also got this sent to me from Influencer. I really like it. I should use it more. It leaves more of like a sheen all over your skin, so I wouldn't say that it's like one of those powders that you really just bake with, but yeah. I have some Becca highlighters in here. This was from a holiday set from this past holiday. So in this set, there's Opal, Vanilla Quartz, Prismatic Amethyst, and Rose Quartz. Next, I have another highlight from Too Faced. This is the... I don't know, but it's from their Pretty Rich collection. Is the shade on here? 7L2? I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. It's this highlight. You guys know what I'm talking about. It looks like this. The packaging's so cute. Next, another Too Faced product I have is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is the chocolate gold one that came out with their gold collection. That's what it looks like. I also have a cream highlight from Laritzi Cosmetics in here. My grandma gets test tube and she gave like the subscription service test tube, and this came in it and she gave it to me. It's in the shade Wonder and it's really pretty. I like it a lot. The last thing I have in here is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, which is almost empty. Alright, now this is my everyday drawer. So first we'll start off with the primer that I use. It is the Master Prime Primer Base Hydrate and Smooth from Maybelline, which I've heard is a dupe for the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. I really like it. This is my second bottle of it, so I highly recommend it. I was also sent this from Influenster at some point, but like I said, I repurchased it. Next is my everyday face powder, which is the Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation Powder. I just got this and I like this a lot so far. It looks kind of dark in the pan, but it works really well on my skin, and it's in the shade P30. Next, I have a couple concealers. I have the Benefit Boing Concealer, the industrial one, which I do like, and I find that it applies better. Sorry, it's like not focusing. I find that it applies better with a beauty blender instead of your finger, which I usually use. And then I have this Boing hydrating concealer that I usually use underneath my eyes. I probably won't be repurchasing this. I kind of want to get into something that looks like I don't really have any under eyes, if that makes sense. So, but it is a good product for a more natural, hydrating looking finish. Next, for brows, I have the Gimme Brow from Benefit in shade 3. I've used this for years and I love it. And then I also have the Precisely My Brow from Benefit that I really like as well. Next, I have my mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really love this mascara. Used it for a long time. It's in the special birthday packaging. I also have a mini version of it in here as well. And then my daily blush that I use is the Tarte Fairy Flush Amazonian Clay blush from their Fairy collection. This is the shade. And then the last thing I have in here is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean that I use to tightline sometimes. Okay, this next drawer has some of my smaller eyeshadow palettes in it. So first we'll start off with the Too Faced Mini Chocolate Chip palette. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. I know it was released quite a while ago, but I think it's just a nice palette for just taking with you anywhere, and especially this color under the brow bone is really nice. Next in here I have a couple Natasha Denona mini 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. This one is the Lila one, which I just got and I've been using and I like it a lot. And then this one is the Sunset one, which I really like. I've been making dents especially in these two colors right here. Next is this Viseart palette, which I was so excited about when I got it. I just got it. It's the Theory palette in Siren. And this is what it looks like. And then finally in here, this isn't really a tiny palette, but it fits in here really well. So it's the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes, which looks like this. I need to use it more. I'm not a huge fan of all matte palettes, but I really need to get into just experimenting more with different matte shades. Okay, next is one of my lip drawers. This is mostly liquid lipsticks and some lip glosses, so I'll just kind of go through them. Yeah. Okay, so starting over here, I have two Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. One is in the shade You Better Work, and the other is in the shade Unicorn Blood, which I really enjoy. Next, I have some Too Faced products. I have the Too Faced Melted Gold lipstick. Alright, like I said, Too Faced Melted Gold lipstick. I have the Too Faced lip gloss in Blew You Away from the Tutti Frutti collection. My grandma got this for me. She said it made her think of me. So it's definitely a very pigmented gloss. So if you're looking for something like this, I would highly recommend it. And then I have a few minis from various Christmas sets. So we have a couple melted mattes and then one melted latex on the bottom. And then okay, so this one, the shade for this one is deep red. This one is Sell Out. And this one is Hopeless Romantic. The last Too Faced product I have in here is the Too Faced Lip Injection, which I need to use more. Oh, I lied. There's another one. This is the melted matte lipstick in the shade It's Happening. I also have quite a few Kat Von D mini lipsticks in here. I'm sure all from a holiday set. They're in the shades Santa, Sangria, Plath, XO, Ludwig, and Mother. So there's all those shades. And then I have one full-sized in Exorcism. I have a couple MAC glosses in here from limited edition collections. One is the Star Trek Purple Lip Gloss in Con, and then one is the Trolls limited edition collection Purple Lip Gloss as well in Glitter Grunge. I have two Kylie lip products. The bottom one is a gloss in the shade Cocoa K, and then this one is a liquid lip gloss in the shade Goals. Oh, liquid lipstick in the shade Goals. I also have this Benefit Hoola lip gloss that I really like. I have this mini Sephora liquid lipstick sample. And then I have this Vice, it's like one of those special effects lip things in the shade Reverb. Alright, this next drawer is more of my bullet lipsticks, a couple lip liners, and some lip glosses. So first we'll start out with my Fenty lip glosses. I have two of the Universal Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. I'm almost out of this one. This one I got in a set with a highlighter, and so I had to purchase the full size. I also have the lip gloss in the shade Diamond Milk from their new Diamond collection. Next I have a Hi-Fi Shine lip gloss from Urban Decay in the shade Fireball. I really enjoy this formula and it also smells really good. Next, for my MAC lipsticks, I have three here with me. They're in the shades Cold Front, Ruby Woo, and Stone, and I'll take the lids off so you can see. So here is Cold Front. Here is Stone. And this is Ruby Woo. Next, I have four Elizabeth Arden lipsticks. Barely There. Pink Pucker. Bold Red. And Iced Grape. Next, I have a few bullet lipsticks from Too Faced in here. This one is in Juicy Melons. This one is in As If. And this one is in Bachelorette. I also have a deluxe sample size of Mean Girls. Next, I have two Kat Von D studded lipsticks. This one is in the shade Vampira, however you want to say that. and this deluxe sample is in the shade Muse. I have one Hourglass lipstick, and this is very old and the packaging is reflecting. There we go. It is in the shade Edition. I have a couple more deluxe sample sizes, probably from a Sephora favorite set. One is a Tarte lipstick in the shade Rum Punch. And the next is a Makeup Forever lipstick in the shade C211. Next, I have a couple Maybelline lipsticks. This one is in the shade Summer Sunset. And this is one of their new Shine Compulsion lipsticks in the shade Pink Fetish, and I got sent this from Influenster as well, along with this lip liner, Color Sensational lip liner, which is in the shade 145, Very Cherry. And the last lipstick in here is a Lancome lipstick in the shade Delicate Orchid. Alright, this next drawer is kind of just a mixture of things, mostly eyeshadow products. So first up I have these Too Faced glitter eyeshadows, and they're in the shades Macchiato Madness, Sweet Spot, and Guava Glitz. I also have a set from Stila from the holidays, and these are their liquid eyeshadows in the shade Diamond Dust, Kitten Karma, and Gold Goddess. I have one Pixie glitter eyeshadow in the shade Passion Light. And then I have 4 ColourPop eyeshadows. All of them came in a set. This one is No Promises. This one is in Jinxie. This one is in Hello Goodbye. And this one is in Elixir. The last thing I have in here is the Too Faced Unicorn Tears highlighting drops. I just got these and obviously have not played with them yet because they're still in the box. And this is our last drawer, and then we'll get on to the palettes that I have in my collection here. So I'm pretty sure I have every shade in the Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off eyeliners now. These are great eyeliners. I love them. They go on really easily and they come off very easily as well. The next couple eyeliners I have are the Kat Von D Tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, as well as the Fenty Beauty Fly liner. I have a few deluxe sample mascaras, Too Faced Better Than Sex, the It's Superhero, and the Hourglass Extreme Caution. I've been using the Caution mascara from Hourglass for a little while. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I'll let you guys know. And then lastly in this drawer I have a few brow products. I have the Highbrow from Benefit. Anyways, I have the Highbrow from Benefit, the brow conditioning primer, and the L'Oreal Unbelievable Brow, which I got sent from Influenster, and if you want really bold brow, that's what you should go for as a drugstore option. Alright, now we're gonna move on to my eyeshadow palettes, and also there's a couple face palettes in here maybe. So this is the last part of the video. So first I have the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, which I just got, and it looks like this. Next is the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette. Then I have this ABH Norvina palette. And those were more of my newer palettes, and then we'll move on to some older ones. So here's the Shade and Light Eye Glimmer palette from Kat Von D. I also have the Fetish Face Palette. I have the Mini Metal Matte Palette. I have the Metal Crush Highlighting Palette. And finally from Kat Von D, the 10-year anniversary palette. Next from Too Faced, I have the Chocolate Gold palette. I also have the Life's a Festival palette that I really need to use more. And finally from Too Faced, I have the Best Year Ever palette from a couple Christmases ago. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that. And then I have, okay, my camera cut me off. I have this Violet Voss Flamingo eyeshadow palette. I have the Urban Decay Beached eyeshadow palette. And then lastly are my two big Morphe palettes. I have the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And last but not least, the James Charles Artistry palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and leave me a comment on what favorite makeup product you use all the time. Thanks again, and see you next time.